All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for our entertainment news. And let's start off with this crazy one. This is another crazy one since we're doing craziness. Gideon Okeke issues public apology, alleges attempt on his life by Jim Ike.
Ha.
Yeah, Nollywood actor Gideon Okeke has issued a public apology in the wake of his prolonged and bitter feud with fellow actor Jim Ike, while also making startling claims about an alleged attempt on his life. In an emotional, charged video shared via Instagram, Gideon, in a solemn tone, apologized to his fans, colleagues, and family, and the entertainment industry at large for his recent outbursts and public confrontations. I want to apologize to anybody who cares remotely about me or my work, to my friends, fans, lovers of Gideon. If I still have any left, he began. The actor acknowledged that his behavior in recent days was totally way out of character, especially as his online tirades against Jim Ike gained renewed attention following the release of Jim Ike's film Sin on Prime Video. Despite the apology, Gideon stood by his position, referencing a deeply disturbing allegation, one that cast a far more serious shadow over the dispute. According to him, on January 18, 2024, Jim Ike allegedly attempted to harm him with a firearm during an on-set altercation. He stated, and I quote, "Without being adamant, I respectfully maintain that an obituary wouldn't have been fair on me either if Jim Ike had succeeded in using that gun he wanted to use on me on the 18th of January, end quote." While Gideon refrained from naming other individuals who were allegedly present during the incident, he lamented their continued silence and apparent indifference, as saying, and I quote, "Nobody would have been there to defend my cause because the people who were present till today have feigned ignorance. I'm not calling their names, but I felt, wow, this is the life," end quote. He further disclosed that the matter was reported to the Actors Guild of Nigeria, AGN, and that by September 26, 2025, it would mark a full year since he formally raised the complaint, suggesting that his concerns have been met with silence or inaction from senior members of the Guild. Despite the gravity of his claims, Gideon emphasized his weariness and intention to step away from the conflict, announcing a decision to cease and desist from further public commentary on the matter. He said, and I quote, I am sorry, but I will cease and desist from now. I am sorry, I mean it, pardon me, forgive me, point is made," end quote. This is the latest chapter in a long-standing, highly publicized conflict between the two Nollywood actors. The rift dates back several years, originating from a film set injury that Gideon alleged occurred during Jim Ike's production. Wahala.
Why am I smelling publicity stunt?
For the movie?
For the movie. I mean, I didn't know anything about the movie until this drama came up. And we already have known Jim Ike since Jim Ike dropped, when Jim Ike dropped...
there was that drama with Uche.
No, apart from even that one, when he did this one that people say different things online. That's the one he did with Uche, that he slapped... that he slapped somebody. Yeah. I mean, there was that publicity stunt also.
Now that you're saying it.
Do you understand? I've always seen it as PR stunt, Sha. I don't know why. I mean, not saying that this kind of thing cannot happen.
But before this movie came out, Gideon Okeke had ranted initially, saying he had an altercation. I think he called Jim Ike that time. He called the name, that it was on set and something happened. They almost killed him. Somebody wanted to take it. Yeah.
Now, why is it just coming out when this movie is out? Why is this just coming out
But if that happened really, will you now...
Okay, first of all, the problem is there is nobody that has come out to say they were witnesses.
And that's why Gideon Okeke is saying that those people that were there
If he was really serious about this allegation, I feel like he would call names. If your life is being threatened, somebody pulled out a firearm. If we are together here, OJ, and you pull out a firearm against me, I will mention names.
No, you're not good. They're alive to mention names.
OJ, what are you saying? Increase your voice. OJ, speak up. This is what I just said. Repeat yourself. Repeat yourself.
Leave me.
Let everybody hear this thing you are saying. But I mean, and you know this thing is even coming from, I think, was it last month, on Kate's birthday, that they still had their fights, they still had their, altercation, and I just feel like everything is just, coming up to publicity for a movie. That's my own opinion. That's what I think.
So, Gideon, what Olori is saying is, you've settled everything in a way, but if nobody says anything, just put up on that post and just say, dear so and so, you were there. Am I lying?
In God day, you were there.
I wasn't there. Okay. Just call out names so that so that people like this will not because I saw the post a long time ago. So him saying this, it's looking to me genuine, like okay, for real, something like that happened. But let's see how it goes. I mean, really, truly, Jamaica has a new movie out.
Yes.
And if Jamaica can do that with Uche Maduogu for that publicity.
Anyways, I mean, that's not about that on Jamaica. I hope you guys settle it very soon. Moving on to the next gist, Made Kuti is in the news with Fela Kuti, and he sets the record straight on the Kuti legacy. Now, Afrobeat royalty Made Kuti, grandson of the legendary Fela Anikulapo Kuti, is setting the record straight on how his iconic grandfather was viewed during his lifetime, and it's not the praise-filled legacy we know today. In a recent interview, the Grammy-nominated artist opened up about the complicated perception of Fela in Nigeria back then. Now, according to Made, while Fela is now celebrated globally as a cultural icon, he did not always receive that kind of love at home, at least not during his lifetime. He said, and I quote, "If you look back, Fela was appreciated internationally more than locally," Made reviewed, adding that his family name once came with more stigma than status. He shared a personal memory of how his father, Femi Kuti, faced serious challenges just because he carried the Kuti name, even struggling with relationships, as many Nigerians saw the family as controversial. He said, "I remember my dad telling us how we could not even date, if you get girlfriend, because being a Kuti was seen as a red flag. People looked down on him thinking Fela was not financially successful," Made said. He pointed out how Fela's fearless activism and frequent clashes with the government led to arrests, constant harassment, and a powerful smear campaign that shaped public opinion for years. Now, the late music legend was often painted as a weed smoker, a womanizer, and someone to avoid, especially within Nigeria's middle class. Now, they really pushed a strong narrative that worked for a long time, he added. Made also shut down the idea that his father, Femi Kuti's success was simply handed to him because of Fela's legacy, saying, "People assume my father made it because of Fela, but it was actually in spite of him." At just 28, Made Kuti is carving out his own lane in the Afrobeat scene, preserving the power of his family's message, but also rewriting the narrative with bold truth and fresh sound. And as history continues to shift, one thing is clear: the Kuti legacy is louder, it is prouder, and it is more respected than ever before.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. It's just a perfect case of when they say a king is not respected in his own town. And you cannot blame people, because back in the day where people were supposed to be sane and well-mannered, then you had somebody that is this. So definitely people like that is so it's a perfect example of, this is a good example. Doctor, lawyer, this is a bad example. So you can't blame people. Yeah, outside the vibes, they could vibe, they could relate with most of the things that he was doing. But in Africa, in Nigeria, like, waiting be this is not our culture. This is not our culture. So I get that part where Made was talking about that. And yeah, it's the Kuti legacy. Yeah, you can say, oh, the father didn't play a role, blah, 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 blah. But
I don't, so I honestly, now, I'm a very big fan of Made. Yeah. I go for his shows a lot of times, and, I love his music. But I don't want to say his father did not, or his grandfather actually, did not play a big role in pushing him to where he is right now. Yeah. I mean, not him directly, but that name, Kuti. I just feel like that name, plus he has not really gone away from the style of songs, from the structure of Afrobeat. It's still the Afrobeat that Fela started, that Femi took on, that I think Made is also continuing. True. So I mean, it's still with that. And in addition to what you said, I feel like, that time when Fela was Fela, there was no social media that could, justify this. I mean, if I come out wearing a short skirt, people go like, "Oh, go girl, do your truth," and everything. But then Fela was Fela when morals were still very high. And,
with women.
And he had so many women.
The vices.
Do you understand?
That's a perfect example of bad example.
Do you understand? You see this boy, this Olufela boy, don't go near him. He will corrupt you.
And it's even awkward where they said, for getting a female, getting a girlfriend. So you can't blame people.
I don't understand. Your grandfather had how many wives?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are done with the entertainment news. We'll be back with our guests after this break, so don't go anywhere.
Come on. Ladies and gentlemen, you can already tell my energy is high. It's not like my energy is not always high. My energy is always on the 1001. But today, my energy is on the 10,001 because joining us this afternoon is a Nigerian Afrobeat artist and singer and songwriter, celebrated for his distinctive sound and engaging melodies. Ladies and gentlemen, if your hands are not too busy, and if you're still sitting down, get up, get up, get up, get up, and make welcome to the show, the one and the only Shodey!
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Thank you for joining us right here on the show.
It's my pleasure anytime.
I'm
this
so
is not my
excited to
first
have
time in
TVC.
TVC.
Are you serious?
Yes, now. I'm a family.
Yeah.
Look at that.
True that. You're a busy man right now.
Yeah,
everybody is looking for Shodey. You went to the UK?
Yeah.
When did you come back from there?
I think last 2 months or
Yeah. How did that go for you?
Oh, thank God. The ministry is moving.
Very fast. Moving to the permanent side.
Yeah.
Love it. So, I mean, a lot of people know the Shodey we know today. We know Shodey that is, doing Screaming Beauty, doing Hey Jago, and a lot of other amazing songs. But a lot of us don't know where it started.
A lot of you know.
Well, I don't know. I don't know. And for the purpose of those that don't know also, let's
So, fun fact, she knew me before.
Before you blew.
She's just trying to be professional.
You had always blown.
I've opened your secret.
Look at that. Well, I mean, the show I've always known has always been a big guy.
That is it.
We've always been sought after. So, I mean, for the purpose of we that we don't know.
Okay, let's act.
Take us. Shodey, please. Take us back. How did it all start?
All right. I started a few years back. I think. What year is that? I started at early age, like every other guy. When my sister used to go to choir practice, I never knew I would actually go into music, but most times I just follow her to the choir practice to learn 1 or 2 about music, and that was when the whole drive started. And I could remember that when I finished from school, I wanted to go into music, but I felt like if you want to really go into music, it's either you have the money or you have the platform. Oh, yeah. And at that moment, I don't have anything. So I just had to grow my fan base, and I felt like you can easily grow your fan base with content creation.
Yeah.
So I started making content and started creating content, and I started getting little buzz. Then with time, I switched up the whole thing and introduced my own song.
Yeah.
And ever since then, God has been faithful.
Amazing.
Talking about content creation, now, as an artist, what do you think that platform called TikTok, what do you think that platform does for artists? Because it's craziness that is happening there.
So I feel like in as much as we try to feel like the platform is, I see most people kind of rubbish song or artists that blow up on. So it's just TikTok and stuff like that. We need to understand that we're in a time and age where this is the platform that is doing it for music. There's no song in Nigeria that is properly blown, like proper right now, that will not pass through the app. Is it that maybe one part of the song trend on TikTok, or you just need to? So it's just with time. There was a time in Nigeria when Thriller was trending. I don't know if you know Thriller.
Yeah, Thriller, the app.
Yes. So there were songs that blew up that moment. I remember there were a couple of Mayoku songs blew up that moment. You can't call those songs Thriller songs. So people can easily say this one is a TikTok song, and you just need to wake up that this is what is happening. The truth is, if another app should open tomorrow, I'll move there again.
No time.
I'm a businessman, bro.
Look at that.
I'll move there, I'll build my community. You just need to have a community everywhere. Yeah.
So there's a kind of song that is Shodey songs. I mean, when I hear a song, even if I've not seen the name, or even if I've not seen your face, I know that, okay, this is Shodey
kind of.
This is his sound. This is what he sounds like. So run us through your creative process, your inspiration process. What inspires you to do Shodey kind of songs?
All right, in as much as you have the idea of what I can do, most times I like to switch things up. Because I feel like Nigerians, or people generally, people get tired of one style or one thing. You can never imagine that a guy that sounds Screaming Beauty, still came back to the shit and be like, if they press money before, you just need to find a way to balance the whole thing. If you are going, ladies only is good. Yeah. But you need the street credibility. Where you see a good artist is an artist that can actually balance the whole thing, like versatility you get. And it's very important. So I just make music according to how I'm feeling at the moment and how I'm feeling when I want to release them. Right about now, I just feel like, okay, let me just do something different. Don't let me lick that one. But that's how I'm feeling right about
I
it.
think I want you to lick it.
Talking about music, yeah,
Right.
we always definitely in this part of the world in Nigeria, and it happens outside. People are talking about people that farm on Apple Music. You they farm?
Break this table, OJ.
let me make it clear. Yeah? So most people feel like farming is bad. We are in the time and age. I don't farm. I've never farmed in my life before. But I don't blame people that farm. There are different types of farming.
Okay.
Some farming are done for publicity. Now, you don't know this artist, you don't know this song, but if you see it in top one, you feel like, why is this song?
Who be this? Yeah.
So it's another form of advertisement. But in as much as you're trying to me, it feels like it's defrauding the whole system or something. And there's nothing in this life that beats impact. If your song should trend or probably blow up anyway, if it's 1,000 streams that is there, these are real people.
Yeah, true.
These are people that they can come out for your concert. These are people that when you go to shows, they sing. See, to me, I don't really care about the numbers. You might have 50 million streams and me and you will go to show. Me will get 1 million streams. People will sing my song. So it is more important, the impact is more important for me than, so it's just you placing your own priority that this is what I want for myself. And I know I'm building, I want to build this kind of career that I'll be part of the people that will say this guy is a performer. And if you're a performer, you can't be building a performing career with a streaming fan. You just get to shows and people will be looking at you and they don't know any of your songs. So at the end of the day, you are shooting yourself on the leg. So you just need to be very careful of things you do.
All right. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll go on a quick break, and when we come back, Shodey is still right here in the building. Don't go anywhere. Yes, yo, we still got Shodey right here in the building. I just checked out his song with Ayo Mav. You now jumped on something that was trending.
Shodey, what to do?
Actually, that's my first time I'll jump on the viral stuff. I don't really like jumping on viral stuff.
You like creating viralities by yourself?
Yeah, because I feel like at the end of the day, the trend will go. And the song might follow the trend and stuff. So I'm more, and I feel like I like making songs that in the next 20 years you can still listen to it because it's still relatable. Like if you listen to Queen Amor in the next 50 years as woman, you still screaming beauty, your beauty is still there forever. But if it's a trending stuff, after a few years, people move on. But this one, Management said I need to drop it, so we just need to.
Okay, so talking about Queen Amor, very recently you soft launched, and not just soft launched, you had launched your partner. And when you did it, it came to me. I had a couple questions, and I said I'll keep this question to whenever I see Shodey, and I'll ask him this question. So, do you think it has any effect on the acceptance of female fans launching your partner?
That's a bold move, my guy.
Do you understand?
That's a bold move, my guy.
In the world where we are showing leg, we are showing hand, you show face, leg, hand, body, everything, and you show ashes, vibing to the song and everything. So do you think it has had any effect on how your female fans can relate with you?
I can't really say, because most times, most girls, I cannot hear him, yes, wife, yes. When I came in now, somebody that came to do me, because she said, I know you. Yeah, this person's boyfriend. So sometimes it's kind of, but the truth about this thing is, when you make music and you make good music, people, regardless of
the real ones,
there are people that even they know that you have boyfriend and they will still want to talk to you and be your friend and stuff. I feel like at the end, your music will speak for you.
Yeah, true that. I must applaud you for that bold move, by the way. That's bold.
Which was the bold move? You said we announce now.
OJ, where's your girlfriend?
Okay, yeah, so
I just told you now.
Shodey, let's focus on this.
You guys said you have a team. A team is going on.
Look at that.
Shodey.
OJ, Oyin.
Oh, God.
Ojin.
OJ, what's going on?
Wow. There's
Ojin 10:05.
So, looking at yourself now, you are doing this, you're sought after, everybody's looking for you. What's next for you now? What's next for Shodey?
I'm working on my album. My album is coming later this year, and I'm dropping a new single next.
You know what, cast?
Oh yeah, I love you so much.
I love you too,
That's why I'm doing it here. So I'm dropping a new song next Friday, titled Shodey Kilode. And this is the first time I'm talking about it to announce.
Exclusive!
Thank you so much.
Just you alone?
Yeah, just me. It's single. This time we need to give them
yourself.
Shodey.
Yeah, myself.
All right.
So how can we get your songs? How can we follow you on social media?
All right. You can follow me on all social media platforms at official_Shodey, Instagram, Facebook, everywhere. And in case if you are still on to go.
You are still on to go.
Need 2025.
What's your star level? What's that?
Are they ultimate now?
Look at that.
What were you doing? Okay, yeah.
Leave down.
I will start right now. Excuse
very
me, I'm
much.
still there too. Active. Anywhere business, you see me there.
Nice one.
Shodey, I suspect you.
Nice
All right, thank you very much for coming, Shodey.
Thank you so much. I really had fun. Thank you.
I mean, we hope to have you some other time.
I tell you,
It's family now.
I'm family now. TVC is my second home.
Let's do this.
We'll open office for you there.
Yes, sir.
Yes, and that's it on our guest. It is time for New Music Wednesday. Time to discover some new music videos. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Get ready as we keep you in the loop, introducing you to some new music videos right here, right now on New Music Wednesday. So let's jump right into it. Let's get started with Nigerian singers Rukmani and Kimwell, whose journey to compromise started years ago in Port Harcourt, where they met as part of a collective of young creatives. Now, with both artists carving their own path in the industry, they finally come together on this new one titled Compromise. Let's check out the video as directed by Cocoon. Nigerian singer Gucci is out here with a fascinating song titled Balance. This right here is off a newly released No Skips Just Feelings EP. Enjoy this one as directed by Gorilla Boy aka Naski. Wrapping up the playlist, we've got another new one right here from Nigerian singer-songwriter Ashi Dakpo titled Girl on Fire. It's however not on the song alone, as he enlists Bado himself Olamide to do what he knows how to do best. Want to have a feel of the fire? Then let's check out the video as directed by Tunde Kotz and Jide Ajala. And we have as usual come to the end of this week's playlist on New Music Wednesday, but not to worry, we'll be back next week. But for now, we got to bounce. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, new music back to back. And yes, we're right here to take you on a musical ride where we'll be checking out the very best of Nigerian songs in the list of 10 to 1 right here on this week's ESplash Top 10 Countdown. Our number 10 song on the countdown is a non-mover. And of course, this one was a sci-fi video. But ladies and gentlemen, there's an original video coming out very soon. Number 10 right here, Olamide featuring Wizkid, Dako. This one is titled Billionaires Club. Let's go. Definitely waiting for the new video, Olamide featuring Wizkid and Dako. That was the cypher, the video, the animation, and of course there's an original one coming very soon. Looking out for that one.
Yes, another non-mover for number 9. And I mean, it's a coincidence that we just had him right here on the show, and it is none other than Hey Jago, by Fokoli, Shodey, and Raman Jago.
Yes, y'all. You just checked out number 9 song, Pokoli Shodey, who was our guest right here on the show. And of course, Raman Jago with A Jago. Moving on, our number 8 song on the countdown this week is a brand new entry. And everybody's vibing to this song. Shout out to Adekunle Gold for this one. This Adekunle Gold right here, number 8. This one is titled Coco Money. Let's go.
Hey. Adekunle Gold said, if you are not spending money, go. OJ, go.
Now you don't want to give me money. Why they spend?
If you are not spending money, go.
Okay, duly noted.
Yes, that was Coco Money by Adekunle Gold. And on to number 7, we have a new entry, and this one is a by Young John featuring Mr. Money, Ashake.
Yes, y'all. You just checked out number 7 song, Young John featuring Ashake with Che. Our number 6 song on the countdown, the ESplash Top 10 Countdown today, is also a brand new entry. And of course, this guy makes another appearance. We're talking about Ashake, and of course, with French artist Tiakola. This one is titled Badman Gangsta. Let's go.
And that one was number 6, Badman Gangsta by Ashake featuring Tiakola. Hey. Love it. Now on number 5, this one is my absolute favorite, a non-mover every time, every day. And on number 5, we have none other than Chela with My Darling.
Yes, y'all. You just checked out number 5 song, Chela with My Darling, and he has another new song out right now titled Lawyer. An amazing song, ladies and gentlemen. Our number 4 song on the countdown this week was number 3 last week. It's dropping 1 spot from the No Sign of Weakness album. We've got Burna Boy right here, Travis Scott. This one is titled Ta. Let's go.
Hey, that one was Ta. On number 4, we Burna Boy featuring Travis Scott. And moving straight to number 3. This one is a one-step mover. It was number 4 last time and it has moved, one step forward. And it is a famous Pluto, Zeridol, and Charlie Poppy with which one?
Yes, y'all. You just checked out number 3 song, the Uzama Brothers, famous Pluto, Zeridol, and of course Charlie Poppy with Ewo. And number 2 song on this countdown, ladies and gentlemen, is a non-mover, and this guy is making another appearance on the countdown from the self-titled Olamide album. Olamide is right here, featuring Shodey Vibes, Ashake, Young John, Diacom. This one is titled 99.
Hey! Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that one was 99. And number 2 from Olamide featuring Shodey Vibes, Ashake. I guess who? Young John! Yes. And before we review the number 1 song for the week, let's take a quick recap of the tracks that have dominated the charts so far.
True that. At number 10, we had Olamide featuring Wizkid, Dako, titled Billionaires Club.
Yes, I love it. And on number 9, we had Pokoli, Shodey, and Raman Jago with Hey Jago.
And of course, number 8, we had a brand new entry at Ekule Gold right there with Coco Money.
Love it. And on number 7, we had Young John featuring Ashake with Che.
And of course, we had another brand new entry, Ashake making another entrance on the countdown, Ashake and Terracola with Badman Gangsta.
And on the next non-mover, we had number 5 with Chella on My Darling.
And of course, from the No Sign of Weakness album, we had Burna Boy featuring Travis Scott's Ta 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 at number 4.
Yes, and we have the most amazing brothers in the music industry on number 3, famous Pluto, Zeridol, and Charlie Poppy with Ewo.
And of course, the one you just checked out right now, number 2, Olamide featuring Shodey Vibes, Ashake, Young John, and Diacom with 99. So are you ready?
And on our number 1 song for this week and the 7th week in a row is credited to none other than, you want to guess?
OJ?
Oh.
Okay, yeah.
OJ Lomari. Yes, and this one is Davido featuring Amalay 7th time in a row, and this one is titled With You.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Our time is done and dusted. OJ is out of the building. Olori is out of the building.
Love it.
We'll see you guys tomorrow. Be happy to yourself. Our number 1 song, With You. Enjoy.